Alright, I'm going to take my $23 worth of ingredients and see what I can turn it into. Guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to start prepping. First, I'll reach in for my cookware. And yep, it's a garbage bag. Well, this is a laundromat bag for laundry. So you're going to take your 2 soups, crunch them up, and put them in your plastic bag. Now you want to throw a packet of sazon in there. Some garlic, some onion, some adobo to taste. Now you're going to take some Goya olives. And you're going to cut them up small as you want and add them to the rice. About, I don't know, I'll put about 7 in this. Alright, now my olives are cut up. I'll open my bag. Throw my olives in there. Now I got my summer sausage. I'm about to put this down and I'm about to use about that much. Chop it up as small as you want. Alright, so I got my little baby pot here. Just gonna throw these right in there. I got a little Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue. I'm gonna put that in there with a little garlic. Put it on low. Let it just cook just a little bit. So now I'm gonna take my honey barbecue chips and I'm gonna take my sleeve of crackers. Now I'm only gonna use up to here, this long part. Probably take like 8 or 9 crackers out, and I'll crush them all up. I'll crush this much up with this whole bag of chips. I'll crush it all, and it needs to be as fine as you can get it. And that's about how you want it to look inside. Best you can. Best you can. And you're gonna add some seasonings, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of adobo. I already put a little in. I put a little in, so I won't dump it in anymore. Now I'm gonna cut up some pickles here. And then you're going to put these aside for later. These aren't going in it. These are actually going on top. And then that's about how you want to cut up your pickles. Put them aside. Those are going to be on top, not inside the food. Just trust me. Now I got my Lloyd's pulled pork. I'm just going to microwave that for a minute. Stir it around. Alright, the water's boiling. Take it over to my chips, and I'll just dump. So I dumped water in there. You're just gonna keep dumping it in about by feel till that gets all mushy like dough. You're making a good dough out of this. Put the water in. I'm gonna dump this sazon in. A little more than half. Then I'll continue mixing it with my hands, just squishing it. Now I'll go over and I'll preheat the oven to about 350. 350 usually works. And that's kind of what you want to see when you look back in that bag. Nice mushy dough. So now I got this other half a bag that I saved here. Grab a little bit of water from the sink. Just put it on top of the counter. So now, you want to take your bag, you want to stick it with that water. That water is going to stick it right to the counter. Make it nice and tight. Make it as flat as you can. Get all those wrinkles out. Alright. Then you're going to take your chip bag, doing this with one hand. Don't mind me. And you're going to dump your dough right on top of here, okay? See, there's the dough. Now you want to take this half a bag, put it right on here. Let's see if I can show you like this. Put it right on here. Right, get all that water to stick it. Just squish it down best you can. You want to try to get this side as square as you can. Alright. Then you take a little bit of water and you throw it on there. Alright? Then you're gonna take your rolling pin. Usually they don't have these in there, so they use what's called a deodorant stick. Then you just glide it over, working your dough right out, okay? Yeah, I'll come back when it's nice and square. And you want it to look like about that. Once you're done rolling it out, it's gonna have to fit your pan, whatever pan you're using. So you'll uncover it. And you uncover it about, you want to leave some. And that's, you start adding your filling. So I'll add my, I'll show you step by step. So now I'll take my provolone cheese, sliced, pull it out, one by one, just make a nice little layer. I'll grab my pork. So I got my pork. Mix it up. Put my pulled pork on there. Alright, now the magic happens. So you're going to take this, roll it in, pat it down, take this, roll it in, pat it down. Take your plastic, hold it tight, roll it over once, roll it over twice, slide it back. Over again. All right. Now you get your pan. I may have put a little oil on that pan just in case. Just rub a little olive oil on there. Rub it on. I have my wrap. I know it's not a mofongo in real life, but that's what we call it inside the joint. So now I got some parsley flakes, Sprinkle some on top. Nice little pretty green. And a little bit of cheddar cheese, more for just looks. Sprinkle it right on there, make it look nice once it cooks. Now that's going in the oven at 350. And I'll start boiling the water for the rice. So now the water's boiling. I'm gonna dump some in. Mix it around. A little more water. Work it to the middle. Open it and then close it so it's got some air in it. Tie it in a knot. You can tie it in a bow, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Then wrap it up in a towel. Wrap it up in the towel. Just let it hang out. Cook. We'll check on this. It's looking good. A couple more minutes. Then you plate your rice. Put your little meat sticks on there. I call them little baby rib tips. Take the wrap out of the oven. Oof, looks good. Cut the wrap in half, or however many people you have. Oof. Ooey gooey, gushy gush, gushy. Add your pickles, trust the pickles, I'm telling you. And voila, cooking with John Doe. Until next time, bada bing, bada boom.